This is a story time of why I dropped out of high school on my first day. And when I say my first day, I mean my first day of freshman year. After this, I never went back. So like I said, it was the first day of freshman year and I have extreme anxiety. My anxiety is literally so bad. I literally get anxiety just by waking up in the morning. So I was super anxious for my first day of high school. I literally was running around the school. I could not find my classes. I walked into the wrong classroom several times. It was so embarrassing. But then I finally made it to my first class. I sat down in the front of the classroom. Bad idea. After running around the school and not being able to find my classes and walking into different classes that I wasn't supposed to be in, which was so embarrassing, my stomach was literally in my ass. My stomach was literally bubbling because of my anxiety. I felt so much pressure in my stomach, I needed to let some out. And I thought I could get away with it, a little silent fart. It was silent, but it was not a fart. I shit my pants. Then the teacher says we're gonna go around the classroom and everyone has to stand up and say one thing about ourselves. Starting with me, since I was sitting at the front. Now this is what happened, like for part 2. This is part 2 of why I dropped out of high school my first day of freshman year. So like I said, I just shit myself in class. The teacher says we have to go around the room and everyone has to stand up and say something about themselves. And of course, I had to be sitting in the front of the classroom and I had to go first. So I just told her I didn't feel comfortable standing up and I'd rather sit down. But she said that I had to stand up and everybody has to stand up. So I clearly did not have many options and I decided that I was gonna stand up. And so I stood up and everybody gasped, even the teacher. The teacher literally made everybody get out of the classroom, and I knew from there on out I could not show my face in that school anymore. I knew all day everyone was going to talk about that one kid that shit themselves in class. Yeah, the teacher took everyone out of the class, and then I got myself cleaned up. Went to the office, told them what happened. They called my mom, they let me go home. I cried to my mom and told her I could not show my face at that school anymore. And so she pulled me out of high school, and I just did online until I graduated. This is part 3 of why they call me Miss Petty. So I made a fake sugar daddy page and DM'd my boyfriend's girl best friend and asked her if she wanted to be my sugar baby. And she said yes. You want to know why she said yes? Well. That $5,000 worth of stuff she bought for my boyfriend came in handy. A week had passed since she posted all those pictures of me bald while sleeping. Oh, by the way, she saw Nair in the bathroom and used that to wash my hair. Well, a week passed and over that week, I sold all the stuff she bought for my boyfriend. I actually ended up getting like $6,000 back. So basically I told her I would pay her $1,000 a week in exchange for some sexy pics. And I sent her $700 right there so she thought it wasn't fake. Bitch didn't even know she was getting her own money back. So I sent her $1,000 a week for 5 weeks in exchange for pictures. Well, once all the money ran out, it was time for revenge. I gathered up all the pictures that she sent me, made a fake page pretending to be her, and sent the pictures to her parents, her job, the school, and to multiple girls' boyfriends on Instagram with the text, break up with your girlfriend cause I'm bored, but shh, don't tell anyone. Like for part 4. This is part 4 of why they call me Miss Petty. So after I catfished my boyfriend's girl best friend and posted her nudes everywhere and sent them to a lot of girls' boyfriends, obviously she was getting so much backlash and everybody was posting about it and everybody was coming at her. So many people wanted to beat her ass, it was hilarious. She kept trying to say, no, it's not me behind the fake page, but nobody believed her. She had to go completely ghost on social media. Little did everybody know I was the mastermind behind the whole thing. She didn't show up to school for like a week or so, but then the day that she came back, I'm not exactly sure why she came back, but she got jumped by 5 girls. But not only did she get jumped, they threw her in the trash can. I almost felt bad until I remembered how long and luscious my hair used to be. Let this be a reminder to everybody to just stay in your lane. Eventually she dropped out of that college and I'm guessing she went to some other college, but everybody hated her there so she had to move. Damn, karma really is a bitch and so is your mama.
This is the story of the time that I got caught shoplifting. So I was friends with this girl, I think it was my freshman year of high school, and one day we decided that we wanted to go to the mall after school. So her mom picked us up and my friend had decided to take out all of her books out of her book bag and just bring her empty bag. I don't remember talking about it like before we got there, but we were talking about how earlier that day in one of our classes, this kid that we were friends with was talking about how he finessed a backpack right from Kohl's and nobody even noticed. So we were like, wow, is it really that easy? Like, let's do it. So we go into JCPenney and we start taking a bunch of clothes into the dressing rooms. We took off the tags and put them in her bag. As she was leaving, she decided she wanted to finesse a new purse. So she was like, here, take my bag and then I'm going to take a new one. So then we literally stand in the middle of JCPenney and we start praying that we don't get caught, like for part 2. Part 2 of getting caught shoplifting. So here, me and my friend are literally praying, like holding hands and everything, like bowing our heads. Just asking God, please, like, can we not get caught today? And we see this fat motherfucker, literally chasing us down, like, yeah, return the bathing suits, I saw you steal them on the camera, blah, 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 give me your bag. So we were like, ah, shit. So then we walk back in JCPenney. They take us in this back room. And mind you, I walked out holding the bag with all of the stuff. She was only holding the purse. And her purse, like the felony charge, like, or whatever, was $50. And then mine was $539 because that's how much all of it added up to in the end. So we were only like 14. So to scare us, they called the cops. And we got arrested, walked out in handcuffs, got taken to the police station. I had my fingerprints done, and the girl that I was with didn't because hers wasn't so high. But yep, that's it.